Okay, big ugly monkey head. Big ugly monkey head. That's what the little boy told me. The little boy told me as he sat there, chubby. I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 8 years old. I can't tell. They're kind of small. So I'm walking down this market north of General Santos and walking by a bunch of markets. And this two kids were sitting there in the dirt next to a wall. All kinds of markets there, businesses, and kind of not a big place, but a lot of businesses. And he just looks at me, and there's no other foreigners around. They rarely see a foreigner, so people look at me here because they're not used to foreigners here in this barangay. And he looks at me, chubby faced, kind of bald head, big face, and he looks up from sitting there and he goes, "Big ugly monkey head." And I thought, what did he say that to me? This guy doesn't even know English, does he? They don't know English here very much. I mean, I just got back from a cafe and I asked them to put hot water in my coffee, and they put cold right in front of me. They got the cold water and put the cold water right in my coffee. They tried. I'm like, no, hot. Oh, hot. Yeah, I said hot. Yeah. So they don't, even adults here have a hard time understanding my kind of English, although they do understand English. But my style is too hard for them. But this little chubby boy looks up at me and says, "Big ugly monkey head." And I just kept quiet, walked right by him. I could have grabbed him, could have said, "What'd you say to me?" And but that's how I handled it. I just ignored it and walked right by him. And so how do you respond to people when they say things like that to you? With Mahalkita, she said, well, I said, "This is what this boy said to me." And I said, people have said worse things about me. So I kind of took it in stride and I just ignored it. But a boy that says things like that to people that are strangers, how's he going to survive in life? How's he going to make it when he looks at somebody and says, "Big, ugly monkey head"? Now, I'm not too morena, if you know what I mean. I'm not too dark. In fact, I'm a little gray. So it must have been one of his favorite phrases. And these kids aren't talking English. They talk Tagalog or some other Visaya here, you know. So just out of the blue, looks up at me, "Big ugly monkey head." And so I've learned not to be angry. So I'm not angry. I'm just thinking, is this kid going to survive in his life? So how do you handle the devastating things that are said to you about you? And but if you can handle that, you can handle almost anything.